Hello everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be putting on some new tech sights for my Ruger Mini 14. If anyone owns a Mini 14, you know that the stock sights on it, you can dial them in, but it's not the easiest thing to do. And you have to have everything Loctited, because there was one time when my brother and I were shooting it, and he was shooting, and all of a sudden the whole sight just loosened up on him. So that's I think with a really nice rifle, it could have had a better design. So my Mini 14, it's called the Ranch Rifle. It's 5.56, and it is the 582 series. So the sight that fits my gun is the Mini 200. So I'm going to go ahead and get it in the vise, and we'll get this thing changed. You're going to be needing a number 8 Torx, but it does come with it in the kit. It's a pretty nice kit. The only thing you may want would be Loctite. So when you're locking the bolt down onto the rifle, that way that's not going to move, because everything else is pretty much rock solid. So these are the sights that are for my gun. There is another one for, I think, the older models, Mini 14s. So I actually purchased mine from the actual website, Tech Sights, and the cost of the actual sight was $65. Shipping and handling was $6, so the total was $72 for a new set of sights. And as it says, this is the GI type aperture sights. So if we open up the sights, comes with a sight, instructions, also comes with tools. It comes with the hold down screw, and then there's also screws that go on the side of the sight, and they hold pressure onto the rail that it clips onto. And the bolt here comes with Loctite on it, but I'll also be adding some of my own. So for me, it's easier to start these side bolts. They're not bolts, they're just like tensioners, before I get it onto the gun. Then you don't have to mess with it. Just get the thread started. Don't have it so it's protruding. Okay, so they're both caught, and they're not going to hinder me when I put them on. So I'm just going to get the old one off. It does come with a tool, because this one is bigger than the stock one. The stock one coming off, well, the stock one coming off is an 8. And this one seems like it's a 10. So it's a 8 to come off, and that should have come with the Ruger rifle. 8 to come off, 10 to go on. So I'm not going to use the Allen. I'm going to go ahead and use my own Torx. So this has probably been Loctited on. Hold some pressure down. Okay, so coming off, it is the 8 Torx. Make sure it's all the way down. And it broke off my Torx. This just got a little difficult. Okay, so when it doesn't go right, we're going to have to drill this out, and then I can get it off of the gun. As in life, things don't always go like you want them to go. I probably Loctited the hell out of it. I'm gonna loosen up on it. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can just dislodge it with a chisel. I'm just gonna take a brass punch and just hit it, just to loosen it. And see if I can catch it to start it spinning. Alright, it's spinning. So when things don't go right, just think of how you can make it go better. I'm gonna try not to get my hand in the way. So all I did was I just upset the metal a little bit, try to shock it so it would loosen the threads. And then you try to catch the actual bolt with a sharp part of the chisel, and then you can just turn it. It is spinning because I don't care if I damage this sight. This sight will not see this gun again. It's loosening up a wee bit. When things don't go right, just can't stress. Just figure, oh man. Because I've seen so many people do this on obviously YouTube. And it's flawless. But I think because when this loosened up on my brother, I just poured Loctite into it. Figured it's not going to happen again. And it didn't. As you can see, it's spinning out. This actually in a way good that it happened, because I'm sure it happens to other people. Instead of bringing it to a gunsmith, fix it yourself. Self-reliance. Self-reliance is key. Let me see if I can grab that with a pair of pliers yet. No. There we go. It's loosen up. loosening up. Isn't this the smallest pair of pliers you've ever seen? These are cool. It's not quite allowing me to use... Oh yeah, here we go. I don't know if my shadow's getting in the way. I'm really trying not to let my shadow get in the way here. Just got to remember, you don't want to abuse it when you're taking it out, because you need to reuse the threads to put your new stuff in, your new bolt in. I think we've got it. And it's off. Just going to clean up the area with alcohol. You don't need to, I just do. Give it a fresh start. Okay, so it comes with two different hold down screws. So this one must be, this one is going to be taking the Allen wrench that comes with it. So there is so for my model, I need to have the smaller screw, the skinnier screw. I just want to test it just to make sure it works. And this does work. So this one comes with nothing on the thread, so I'm going to go ahead and put Loctite on this one. Okay. Kind of let it settle in there. And going to go ahead and tighten it up. Well, this is better than the Torx. And you don't want to crank it, because then you're going to just break off your tool inside the head. Just do it until it's going to feel like it bottoms. If it feels like it bottoms, it's bottomed. And now we're just going to take up the slack on the side pieces. I didn't Loctite these. All right. Okay, let's get a close-up of the sight. Okay, so you can use your bullet round to push in and to spin. They do have a spanner wrench that you can purchase. You got a nice here, nice adjustment here and here, and it's solid. Nothing's going to loosen up on you. Alright, so you see that even when things don't go how they're supposed to, it doesn't take that long to take care of. Just try to think through the problem. How am I going to get that bolt out? So it's a nice looking sight. I need to take it to the range so I can dial it in. I'm looking forward to doing that. I almost got rid of this thing 2 years ago. So I'm so glad that I hung on to it because I think the Mini 14 is a great rifle. This one's 5.56, so I can shoot 5.56 and 2.23. If I wanted to, I could mount a scope on here. I've never felt the need for a scope really. So I'm looking forward to adjusting these nice tech sights and getting it dialed in. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.